Hello, how's everybody doing? I am playing around with videos. That's the reason I had to show that one off. What is up? What is up? It has been a crazy start to the day, and I'm hoping that we got rid of those gremlins and we don't have any more. I was in here sweeping around, making sure that that doesn't happen to us. If it does, I will try to come back. So let's get over here. I want to know what you're up to. Uh, our first half is going to be just about, goofing off, chilling out, relaxing. I've got some questions that I can ask. I've got some cards that I'm going to bring up, and we're just going to chill out for a while. Then the second half is going to be hopping into an hour's worth of sprints. And then I'll pass you off to my next presenter, to the next creator in line. It seems like we've got Diane here. So hello. I watched her sprints get stopped in the middle. Unfortunately, it was rough, but she's going to make it. And there's Mama Maggie. Say chew. And if you hear the big dog barking in the back, that would be JoJo, because somebody is here. Probably one of her enemies, a delivery man. And then we've got, let's see, Shirley's here. That's awesome. And I don't think I'm going to have problems with gremlins. I'm going to have problems with the JoJo. Jenna's here. Hello, Jenna. Writing Nihelina. Hello. First time I've seen that name, and if you tell me exactly how to pronounce it, I'll do my best. It usually takes me 3 tries, though, just warning you. Sam came by. Hello. Kona sounded like a little gremlin, so I will take her outside for now. I do not blame you. Hello, Kagahimi. How are you doing? Signed up for a local networking event. Let's hope it brings in new readers. Of course. New readers, new fans, everything, all the things. Off work, yes. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Hello, cool gamer. Got the hugs going. Hello, Alicia. Tech gremlins haven't been kind to the marathon. I know, right? I kind of think it's because everybody was hoping to transition over from StreamYard to something else. And so there's been, like, at least for me, that was what it was. At first, I wanted to do Streamlabs. I wanted to do a testing on it. And then last minute, I was like, look, I've got until March. So I'm going to just do StreamYard. Because so far it's been pretty good, but I've noticed that a lot of StreamYard people are also having trouble. So it's just random. Finishing up admin for an hour before I'm done with work for the day. Nice. Hello, Cough. How you doing? This is Jared Kaufman. He is the ringleader of WriteNow writing group. Wonderful Discord if you ever want to get involved. Wonderful writing group. Then we had Shirley up here, who has On the Wings for Writers, also wonderful writing group, gotten lots of support from them. So just be aware that we're all in this together. Just Right with Jody Jean Daniels. I know you, Tracy, but hello. Fortunately, toward the end of my session, yes, it was the last bit. As a matter of fact, the look on your face was like, wait. What just happened? Oh, love the office setup. Oh, yeah, this is my new and improved office setup. You've got my books in the back, and then books of my co-authors or peer authors back here. It is fabulous. I love the industrial look, the style, And so I've got the industrial shelving back there. But I had a bunch of stuff on it before we had a flood in the house. And when I came back, I was like, I'm redoing this. I'm going to have the camera facing all of this. It makes me happy. Jojo, not the delivery man. No, those are her enemies. She will not do a thing about anybody else but the delivery people. Jessica, I'm going to get these last few words and then I'll be good for the day for now. So it'll be moving on to games at that point. Oh, cool. Office looks great. Thank you. Just popping in to say hi and boop the like button. Thank you, Kay. I know that my stream kind of flows over into her family time. So how dare that delivery man be on her property, right? The trash man doesn't matter. The waterman doesn't matter. The neighbors, no problem. But UPS, USPS, or FedEx get anywhere near this house, how dare. Nahilina, you did well. Okay, cool. I'm glad I did a little bit well. I have a hard time, but I come from Alabama and we have a lot of cities and towns that have interesting pronunciations. So I try to keep that in mind whenever I see somebody that has an interestingly spelled name. So sick of gremlins. Yes. Hey, Angela. Can't help but wonder if it's due to overload, all folks transferring from well, the TikTok situation is a thing. So you're welcome. Kind of wondering if the Streamlabs servers have so much influx from the StreamYard. Well, I think it's a little bit of all of it. All of this is coming together. All of this, y'all know there's a planetary convergence, right? Everything's happening this month. And this was the month we decided to see. This is what we're doing. Everything in the same month. Cute office setup. Thank you. I have been trying to add more stuff as I get it. And now I'm like, the shelves are going to fall. I just know the shelves are going to fall. Long time no chat for Jody. I need more professional looking background. Mine is so generic. By the way, watching you paint brings out both jealousy and calmness in me. I'm like, wow, how somebody can do that. It's just, the talent and the skill. You are welcome. I like it. Such a cute setup. Yeah, I've been really focused on that. And I like it. I think I'm going to leave it this way for a while now. I did put the extra lights on it. If anybody's never worked with those little bitty lights, it is a pain, by the way. He's definitely having issues. Let's see. Office needs more dragons. You can't see the dragons. They're at Pi. But yeah, I've got lots of dragons. I also have a big witch over there in the corner. And lots of gnomes. So my 50th anniversary sign is on this little dragon here. I love softness. So I get soft. I got a soft dragon. See? Happy 50th. Okay. And so that's him. And then I have the big gnome with the monarch wings that I have back there. They're always back here hiding my little light. Proving that I'll never grow up. I will always have stuffed creatures here. Destiny believes she rules the neighborhood. Oh, every time, huh? Bingo card. Yes. Mama Maggie is putting up surveys and bingo cards. She is the queen of leaks this week. So whenever you see her post a link, it's usually very important and go for it. Angela has arrived. Dawn has arrived. Howdy beeps. The Sam is excellent at planning fun things in the midst of disasters, right? Yes, yes, the Sam is. Order your books. Oh, look at there. More links. I have author resources too on that page. So if you guys need anything or you have any suggestions, also let me know, because I do a Substack. So I'm always looking for ideas for my Substack. Aggressively helpful writing advice. And I'm also always looking for fun things to share with other people, especially when I find out that things don't go exactly as planned. I will share what my experience has been, because usually I'm the one that it's going to happen to, if it's going to happen. Doling told me that Little Red Book is popular for TikTok refugees. I also think that is kind of a slap in the face, an intentional slap in the face for the government. I could get on a soapbox about that. I could totally get on a soapbox, but they're slippery and I don't want to get on that soapbox right now. So let's not do that right now. Let's see. Oh, it reset on me. No, here we go. The dragon looks very soft and they are so cute and warm. And I do have a whale back there that's one of the little warmies that you can put in the microwave and warm up. I like that. Oh, my cuteness. Thank you. Heather, hi. Hello. Growing up's for losers. Absolutely. Approve this message. Kagahimi, I hear the switch to Red Book has caused issues for Chinese Americans using... I don't doubt it. Again, soapbox. Not going to go there right now. Happy Draggy, Sleepy Draggy, smoke, curl, curl, curl. I know where that comes from. We're supposed to grow up? Huh? Looks confused. No, we don't. I'll never grow up. Never grow up. Never grow up. Not me. Toys R Us kids. That's right. I don't care. I've outlasted Toys R Us. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you so much. Blurb Doctor. Yes. I'm forever a go Toys R Us demon. I love that graphic. Oh, cool. I decided to put stuff together going forward for Streamlabs. And so since I decided to kind of switch it over, it is nice. I do say, if I could afford it, StreamYard is fantastic. It's like an easy button for a lot of these things. But yeah, I'm not going to pay that much for it. Sorry, StreamYard. Don't send the gremlins. Okay, that's done and beyond done. What did I want to do first? So this is our just break time. I thought that I would pull a couple of cards from my favorite decks to use. One is an Oracle deck, Spirit Animal Oracle. And Jules, the Dawdling Writer, got me addicted to this one. And then the Cozy Witch Tarot deck. And I don't remember who suggested this one, but I do remember seeing it somewhere and thinking, oh, that's me. That's me. I don't subscribe to any one path, but I do love the aesthetic here. And so far, the cards have been spot on. So I'm going to read, let you decide if that card happens to relate to something that's going on, and feel free to comment and tell us all about it, okay? From the Peter Pan musical first. Oh, okay. I was like, I know I've seen that or heard it somewhere. If only StreamYard had grandfathered all of us faithfuls into the give back, right? I mean, come on. Come on, at least a year. Can't Kavanaugh, maybe. Hello, Nia. It is so good to see you. Okay, so I pre-pulled. Let's see what we got for our Cozy Witch Tarot deck. Not sponsored. Just in case. Okay. I have the Six of Swords. Now, you guys who are tarot readers, who are experts at this, forgive me. I don't know a lot of the meanings and stuff. I go from what the book says, and you feel free to add a little bit if you want to the stream. I don't mind that at all. I see Esther showed up. Hello, Esther. So this one says, all aboard, witch. It's time to write a new chapter. And let me show you the card. The art. I think the art in these cards are just lovely. Okay. Now, what does it say? What does it say? Let me see if I can see better this way or that way. I'm still working on my eyesight, y'all. Sorry. I do have glasses ordered, though. Happy news. They will have the blocker, the glare blocker stuff. And it's my first set of bifocals. It turns out that my insurance did cover the prismatic stuff. So I have to test them out. I can't wait to get them and test them out. Guess what? This witch has finally decided to leave behind everything she's ever known to seek a smaller, quieter kind of life on the shore. She'd be lying if she said she wasn't just a little terrified of doing something so drastic, but she's not going to let that stop her anymore. Just as well, if there's something you've been wanting to do for a while, large or small, stop questioning it and just do it already. Adjusting to so many new and unfamiliar experiences may not be easy at first, but it will eventually be worth it. You'll see. Bring with you only what you absolutely need and leave the rest of that baggage behind. You have a new and exciting chapter to start writing. I think that's a really, really uplifting message. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Six of Swords, loss, change, moving on to higher grounds, onto new chapters of life, travel, a real move to a new home, or simply momentum. Six of Swords is a transition metaphor. Okay, good to know. Heather is outside walking May and using Son's headphones still. You are just with it, Heather. She travels with us. It is literally the start of every witch cozy mystery. The witch leaves the old life behind to discover her new life in the place she didn't expect to go. Oh, cool. So they really did a good job with that one. Okay. They tied it in other words. In my mind, they tied it in. As mytarot.org says here on YouTube about swords, that's a lot of metal once you get more than a handful. That could be an interesting topic for a Authortube after dark situation. Which I'm still trying to convince JC Carpenter, if you guys see her, to do. We had so much fun the other night with her and Laura. That was great. Okay, so on top of that, I drew from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Let's add on the bee spirit. If you don't like insects, might want to turn away for a few seconds. But I love bees. I think bees are cute, and they are so meaningful. That is the bee spirit. And now remember, oracle cards really, they don't have a preset. It's per, what the author has decided, So, psht, I just want to listen. You are good. I love it. Sometimes I carry you guys at places with my phone, and the hub's just looking at me like, really? Yeah. Romanticy. That's a lot of metal. I told you. We're like we said, we are never growing up. It's yeah. It's so many 30. LOL, yeah. It was fun. Look, I like stuff like that. I love it. I love that kind of off humor. And to block out the noise. Oh, well, we have practicality is fine. I don't mind practicality. Hey, Brandy! Hugs! How are you doing? Jessica! Mia saying hey! All right, so the bee spirit, back to it. Don't let the ADHD get you. Here we are. Oracle message. Sweet results await. Ooh, now that goes with the other one. That goes with the 6 of Swords. The bee spirit's message is that sweet rewards are on their way if you are willing to get your ego out of the way and immerse yourself in the connected energy of all things. Look at us. We're doing a marathon. I've actually connected to 7 other Authortubers that I had not connected to before. Ooh, right on it. Let's see. Bee spirit knows not to let a sense of being a separate self get in the way of a good thing. Spirit is always producing honey. Miracles and magic are everywhere. When you connect with the great hive, you are vibrating and buzzing in exquisite harmony with all. Bee spirit asks that your focus be on connectivity. Your body, heart, soul, and psyche experience total interconnectedness and a true integration when you self-forget, when you remember that you are part of a greater unified consciousness. So moving from separation into connection, from self-centered limitation to spirit-centered infinite possibility and potential. You become busy as a bee, enjoying the gifts of bee spirit, fully in alignment with your highest expression of yourself. Your heart opens and creativity rushes through seemingly without effort as you experience that nothing feels like work. Industriousness is driven by enthusiasm and inner motivation, and time seems to fly by quickly as the hive supports you in making the honey. What do you think? I think that I love the supportive community. I think that card actually goes very well with what we're doing here. What do you think? How does it apply to you? Do you think outside of this? What do you think? Sci-fi erotica means something totally different when they say that's more than than a handful of metal. Jenna, you started it. Collective glomp ego, Brandy. Yay! As Brandy's like, is glomped. I'm glad you can put up with us, Brandy. I have also found 7 new Authortubers to follow. Jenny's here. Hello, Jenny. How are you? I just got through reading some cards and handling that stuff. All the love. Yes, all the love. Also wanted to show off what came in the mail not long ago. This is from Inca's shop, Inca York. Look at the kitty. He's so cute. I know I'm a lot. Hubs has way too many shirts, so to fold, so I missed half of this. Oh no, you didn't. Well, you were deciding to do work, and that's fine. There's Ange. I finished the admin work. Yay! It's rest time, isn't it? I thought so. I was just like, oh yeah. So there's also well, there's several smart butt ones on there, and one of them I got for the kiddo, the mini me for Christmas, and it was the little chibi looking Grim Reaper riding a skateboard, and it's oh, I'll have to look it up. It's like do everything as if you're going to die. And then the bottom says, almost in smaller print, it says because you're going to. And it's the Grim Reaper. It was so cute. But we have a really warped sense of humor, as you can tell. So it may not be for everybody, but I loved it. Love the Inca Kitty. Yeah. Let's see. I'm wearing my new Everything Hurts, but I'm here. I need one of those. I do have the fine shirt. I have it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Everything's going to be fine. I didn't decide. The screeching of the dryer was like, woman, do the thing or I'm gonna keep yelling. Oh no. When the appliances start screeching at us, no. So I did have a couple of things that I wanted to ask everybody. For one, how are you doing? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting enough rest? I understand that this week has our under 1K marathon going on, and in the weekend, there's going to be added to that another a virtual writing retreat from the Hardys. So there's a lot of chance for productivity. However, be sure that you are also hydrating, you're saving your work, and you're taking breaks. Some of us tend to get into this drive where we just got to get it done, got to get it done, got to get it done. But you don't want to get to a point where you actually cause yourself to burn out and you get to where you don't like what you're doing. Because I believe a lot of us do this whole writer thing, the shindig that we've got going, because we love it. It's our escape sometimes. Sometimes it's just something that we're passionate about, we love to do. But there are other parts of it that we have to do that seem a little more job-like. And when you push yourself too much on that part, then your brain and your heart kind of is like, ooh, I don't like that. I don't want to do that anymore. So don't get yourself to that point, okay? Please be sure that you're resting. We're here all week, all weekend, and even past that, you know that a lot of us do sprints every week. So we'll be here, it's cool. It's time to chill out. That's the reason Sam made sure that she put breaks all through this so that we would force ourselves to calm down and chill out. I have one I just got that has the Kool-Aid Man on it and says, "Let's start a cult." I mean, as kids of the Generation X, we could have. Wearing my Zombie Girl Fright Fest shirt. Ooh, nice. I wearing a less Mondays, more Sundays. I approve. Well, as a matter of fact, a lot of the time, I will try to take my Mondays off. That is like my scheduled off day. Because, I don't know, Mondays just... Anybody else notice that? Like Mondays and full moons and stuff, which, again, full moon is... Yep. Self-care is important. It is. It is. I'm just sitting in my corner quiet on this one. You are. I haven't seen you show up yet. Yeah, I'm like looking over here going, you don't have to. You are working. I understand. Dawn is doing double duty, y'all. She has been trying to keep up with y'all on the all of the marathon while also she has a 12-day straight work spree that she's got to deal with. So I give it up to her. I used to be a full-timer too. And that and writing. I love y'all. I do. But I think after Sunday, I might disappear and hermit for a day or two. I feel like I've talked to y'all more than my husband at this point. You need to take a break. Take a vacation for a while. Sam, you have been amazing. Calm down and chill out. I do not understand these words in my normal, everyday, non-writing life. But we've got to make it good. And you're momula, so you're one that just looks at us and is like, So I subscribe to the Garfield School of No Mondays. Yeah. It says I'm in the waiting area. I do not see you in the waiting area. Let me get back over here. I will check on that in just a minute because I do not see you in the waiting area. Monday is the full moon, so you picked some interesting events to do in this marathon. Also, the South Node and North Node shift happened. Enjoy all the Pisces and Virgo energy for 18 months. Woo! I reiterate, I am so good at scheduling things when I really shouldn't. Full moon, planetary alignment, gremlins. Yes. Greetings all. My colonoscopy was a grand success. Pipes are perfect. Yay! You don't understand a lot of the times how important that is until your pipes are not perfect. Enjoy those perfect pipes. Might resend the link. Let me go over here and see if I can grab this link. This should be the link. Unless I gave you the wrong one. Is that it? Or did it copy the wrong one? Try that. And if it still says that it ended, then it's the wrong one. And I will have to figure out how to find this on here. Let me see. Here we go. Let me get you another one. Here you go. Y'all, my job as a supervisor has spoiled me, and admin has spoiled me to having two screens. So if you see me look over there, it's because I'm looking at the other screen. Try the last one that I sent. It ends with an MM. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday is Monday. Marathon and Sprint Hangover Recovery Day. Yes, that worked. I see her. There she is. I was like, where the hell are you?
I swear, I was here. I was just like, okay, she's chilling. She's doing her shit. Eventually she'll get to me.
We love you, Sam, and you deserve a nap. Yeah, you deserve a vacation, Sam, after this. You went straight from the holidays on into it, man.
See, this is my shirt.
That's her shirt. I love it. Usually take off on the weekend. I take off when my hubby is available to take off. So it's going to be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday for him. But Monday is my mental health day. So I will do stuff that doesn't bother me. Even if it's productive, that's fine. But I don't pressure myself, if that makes sense. Yeah. Are you in the right waiting room? Yeah. We figured that out.
She just didn't want me here. No, I'm just kidding.
Time for a meal. Yes. The planets shall align ever so nicely. Good. The time to act will be at hand. Unleash the Titans. Your monstrous band.
Thank you.
Hercules. Oh. I had a delicious soup and sandwich courtesy of the husband. Oh, that's nice. I cooked my husband cookies last night because he was in the mood for cookies. I'm like, Well, with the hospital situation, I was like, oh, I'll feed him whatever he needs me to feed him, Love the shirt. You are not late to the party. We are just having a party. That's all there is to it. It's arrive when you can.
I'm always late.
BYOB.
You're good. If I'm not late, it's a miracle.
We are on marathon wizard time. No one is late. Exactly.
That's
exactly.
Right. I like that.
Kind of like we didn't schedule anything. We knew that we had an hour to just relax. Everybody needs to relax their minds. I've got a couple of questions. I can ask the questions whenever we're ready to. If we're going to talk in chat, we're going to talk in chat. It's fine. Yeah, I don't think there's any school here either on Monday because of the holiday.
There's not here.
Yeah.
Heck, my husband's not even working, but I am.
Yeah. Don't you just love it when they're like, oh, but you're an essential employee.
Yeah, he's off from starting tomorrow all the way till Tuesday. He doesn't go back till Tuesday. Punk.
I may have a funeral midday Saturday, but they are expecting a blizzard that day, so we do not know if there will be a service or not. I would opt for no if I were the planners for that, honestly. I don't think that they're going anywhere.
Me neither.
I have to make a patty melt for hubby's dinner tonight, and I need to make a cake or cookies for his dessert. Ooh, he's spoilt too? Cool.
My hubby cooks for me.
She's got it right.
It's the other way around. My husband does most of the cooking. I only cook occasionally.
I'll be cooking Monday. Cool. All of us talking about we're going to take off.
I would like to take off, man. That'd be awesome.
I wrote an entire scene for my latest chapter, post-procedure, almost 700 words, and managed to make myself cry over my Weasley-esque character. Girl. Wow. I really hope you go back and look at it, and it's a really good scene.
Yeah, because we get
coming out of anesthesia.
We get emotional over ours all the time, so I can't say anything.
And we don't mean to. Like some of them were like, well, he's a butthole. I don't, and then all of a sudden you're just like, but oh. I missed some of this due to May needing to make a friend who turned out to be the roofer supervisor. Oh, well, I'm glad that I hope they like dog stuff. I'm still trying to figure out some sort of regular schedule. Good luck.
I haven't figured out one yet.
Like I said, the only thing is if I can take the Monday off, I'm going to take the Monday off. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do anything Monday, but it just means that mentally I'm like,
nope, you can't.
Chill. Are you talking to Milo?
Yeah, he's trying to get on my keyboard.
Hubs just made me a homemade pizza pockets. Ooh, those are good.
Here, look. Look, Milo. Look, Milo. Say hi.
He's like, nope, I'm not going to do it. Weasley enough for the Weasley Club? Ooh.
She's like, I don't feel good. Leave me alone. I just want your attention.
Mama Maggie says her hubs got so spoiled during the pandemic when I made all his meals. He really can't cook more than bacon and eggs and instant oatmeal. Mine can cook some good stuff and grill good stuff. However, I think I spoiled him. I hope it's not just a drug-induced fever dream. That's what I was trying to say. I was like, I really hope the scene is really good. And exactly, because when I'm coming out of anesthesia or something, there's no telling what my brain comes up with. He's such a turd. Milo is such a sweetie. He's a goof. I think he's goofy. You should have seen him. She showed us video of him like with his little stubby legs, like snoring but having a dream last night, and his little stubby legs were good. It was so funny. Hi, Milo. Waiting on video to process. Good luck. That's the worst part. Hubby thinks he can grill. I love the beginning of that sentence. Hubby thinks he can grill.
He heard you call his name and he popped up his head like, what?
And I don't have the heart to tell him, oh, honey, no.
At least mine can cook. I mean, in all honesty.
Hello, Kat. How are you?
You know, he can cook, so I don't have a problem with that.
They were making enchiladas and what else were you? You're bringing me something.
Oh, tamales.
Tamales.
Yeah.
I can't wait until April. We're going to be at the Renaissance Festival here in Eastern North Carolina, and she's practically packing her entire family to come.
Even Milo.
And, even Milo's going to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, and we decided ahead of time that her daughter and one of my best friend's nieces, they're going to be our booth babes, so to speak. We've got to figure out how to dress them up.
Yeah, JoJo and Milo together. Yep.
Yes. We have a backyard and we're just going to let them go crazy. They're going to have fun, and I will definitely film it. This guy was a dog person. We talked about the importance of rescuing dogs. Oh, that's so great. I always worry, especially if I've got people coming up, contractors and stuff, that they're not going to be dog persons, because JoJo's so, well, she's not huge, but she's big enough, and she's not exactly fluffy. What's the term I'm looking for? You know, she's kind of scary to people. Yeah, she's intimidating to a lot of people.
That's what I get told I am. So I figure I understand completely.
I have to concede, mine's way better at cooking than I am, really. At least he doesn't set grills on fire and melt them. Well, exactly. There is that. Yeah.
The only thing my husband doesn't like to do is the tamales, so I end up doing those.
I can't believe you admitted that in public mail, as it has to be a record or something, though. Oh, man. Well, I've had some fun just goofing off, but I did have a question.
Okay.
Because I love music. I know that Don loves music. So I put a banner down and it says, what are some of your favorite songs that lend to the theme of your characters? It doesn't have to be the main character, just some that you love. So if you use music kind of like we do, I will, if I have a trip to make, or I will come up with a reason to be out in the car to belt out music and just listen to music that reminds me of a character or of a scene that I want to write. Yeah, I just love doing that. I love making trips because of that. So that's what I want to know. That's the question I'm asking. We're still back on. I'm not too proud to admit my boss from Mel. And then tamales are so much work, and without middle home, I am the only one who eats them. Well, then you don't need to make that work.
Yeah, I'm showing my grandkids how to make them. So, you know, that's something we do every November or so.
That is such a cool tradition, too.
Though they remind me when I don't do it, too. Trust me.
So I was looking at the different songs, and one of the things that I remember coming up with was Darkness was a more recent song. And it got pretty big on the radio around here. And it's kind of has an epic sound to it. And it reminds me of Phineas and Sebastian. So that was one of them that I had.
I don't know. I have a lot of them. So I have a whole list probably for each one of our characters, which is kind of frightening. For Gabriel, I listen to a lot of classical. I'll be honest. A lot of classical and a lot of like jazz and stuff like that. I don't listen to anything super heavy for him.
That makes sense because he's our sunshine. He's one of our sunshine characters.
And I think for almost all my liking, it's some kind of Western music. Go figure. Except for a couple of them. Then there's a couple of them that don't. Because, like, I can't see Russell and Riker being anything with the country music. Sorry. So.
Really?
I can't.
Yeah, I mean, Riker I see. Because Riker is, like, he's wild. But Russ, I don't know. I can imagine some of the country that I've heard. More recently, Tipsy.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Well, yeah, okay, I can see that one. But traditional country, no. I can't see it.
Not necessarily a favorite theme for a character, but for writing battle scenes, Ballroom Blitz by Sweet or Bodies by Drowning Pool.
Those are some
I
good
can
ones.
see that. Y'all write down or type or copy and paste. These are some good suggestions, just saying. I have a complete playlist for each of my books, but Adam Rowan, one of my male main characters, is themed by One Republic's Love Runs Out. Oh, that's a good one, actually. Yeah. I got to see One Republic in concert one time, and it was fabulous. They are so nice. It was pouring down rain in an amphitheater, and they're like, to hell with it, we're going to play. Whatever. They did. Andy, Devil by Malik, and Scar, Sandman, Nita, anything by Gretchen Wilson. Ooh. Clava, I'm going to just mess that up. Milva? Evil Villain Playlist. Oh, yeah. I'll have to look some of that stuff up because I do have a lot of playlists, to be honest. Same.
I have a lot of them.
I even said, like I started in YouTube, but somebody was like, oh, well, we mostly use Spotify and stuff, and you can do a Spotify account and for free, and you get a certain amount of playlists for free that you can customize. And so I did that for each of the book series. And so you don't know which character each song goes to, but each one of those songs I play for either characters or for specific scenes or whatever. And so they're on Spotify.
Mine are on Pandora. I just send you the names or I take a picture of them. Like, this one goes to this character. It so fits.
Lots of music. Mel says lots of music. Each character has their themes. One character is a Swiftie. Lots of older rock, Evanescence, Disturbed, Linkin Park, Ymir. Yeah, I like that. That's a good list. That's a pretty list right there. The lady who reopened the local cafe makes a tamale that is so good it will make you cry. Once a month, she will have goat tamales. Num, num, num. Oh, Mama Maggie.
I've never had goat tamales. Now, I eat cabrito. Don't get me wrong. But cabrito is, I mean, it's more like an occasional thing. We don't eat it all the time. And I definitely don't put it in my tamales. So that's a new one.
I have too many characters. So yeah, that's all on my list. Head desk. Children need to sit down and behave. Otherwise, Nefteri. Heavy is the Crown. Ooh, by Daughtry. Ian Desert Rose, Sting. Now, I have not heard a lot of people say anything about Sting, and he has got some good music to be in the background, I'm telling you. Sebastian seems like the kind to listen to Baroque. What do you think?
It'd be interesting to check it out. I don't think I've heard that one.
Yeah. I made mistake of showing Hephaestus that we now have a case of kitty cups, and now he wants one. But cats get them at bedtime. Oh no, that's not for you. Top song is still Land of Confusion by Genesis. Oh yeah. So I love Land of Confusion by Genesis, but have you heard the Disturbed version? I like that one too. Riker is a closet metalhead.
That's it. He's a pain in the ass too, so you know.
He's the one that takes most after his older brother, so it's interesting. Action movie soundtracks are awesome for writing battle scenes like Pacific Rim. Oh yeah. I like a lot of the epic music. Hidden Citizens does a lot. Tommy Prophet does a lot. The epic stuff. Like they'll take stuff that, especially what I like is like the 80s and 90s music that they have put into epic versions. That's cool. Hi, Rachel, Space Gap friend. Hey, how you doing, Jordan? Salute by Little Mix. Devil Devil. That's somebody else mentioned that, I think. Non-singing songs, Rock Narden is really good to listen to while writing.
I have Wrong Side of Heaven for Five Finger Death Punch from Five Finger Death Punch, and I use that one for Sebastian. And Pain by 3 Days Grace.
Hurricane too. Hurts Like Hell by Flurry. Hurricane. I like that song. Mm-hmm. Oh, who did I? I think that was actually a song that I put on my list for book 4 because so much goes off the rails for book 4, and that just happens to be one of the songs that really, really plays into it.
Yeah.
Don got it. The pronunciation.
Oh, Milva.
Is my go-to. Milk is my go-to for just about anything, and when I can't choose a playlist. Okay. Meet Me on the Battlefield. Ooh.
It's kind of funny because, like, for Mira, I do more of the like sexy songs. So like Havana by Camila Cabello and Bad Guy by Billie Eilish.
I like that one.
Trust in Me by Selena Gomez, her version. I think those all really fit her way of thinking, her way.
For you, Mira, I've been listening to his new The Faye album while working on my comic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that the Billie Eilish song you mentioned really, really fits. I have an awful lot of Billie Eilish on my list.
I do too. I like Billie Eilish.
The kid.
And Like a Girl by Lizzo, because, can't help it.
Metallica.
Oh, I like Metallica.
Take Off, Feed the Puppies, and Myself. Okay, thank you for coming by, Shirley.
Thanks for hanging with us.
Tomorrow We Fight by Tommy Prophet. Yes. Also, their version of In the End. Love it. Good night, dears. From Shirley. And yes, the Disturbed version of the song is a great cover.
You were talking about seeing Russ with country, and I actually do have a country song for him. You don't really, I guess it's kind of a newer version of country music, but anyways, have you ever heard Bury Me Upside Down by Brantley Gilbert?
I've probably heard it. Knowing the friends that I hang out with, I've probably heard it. Now I just can't remember it. I'll have to look it up again afterward.
Yeah, you'll say it definitely fits.
Genesis, speaking of Disturbed, add Down with the Sickness to the battle. Writing play music.
Down with the Sickness. Yeah.
If you haven't heard of the She, spelled of course, THE, and then SIDHE, and then also the Who, THE, the Who, HU. Wolf Totem by the Who is one of my favorites for battle music. And they did a collab with the lead singer, Papa Roach, for that one. And then they're from Europe, but they are doing bagpipe metal, and the other one is Mongolian throat music with metal.
I have the Wolf Totem for Devin, so I use that one for him.
The gamification of classical music is so good. Yes. Hello, Inka. I showed off your shirt earlier. See? I can sit back just enough and you see just that. just the eyeballs what's up?
And then when we're writing Devin and Ava, I have Wait in the Truck by Hardy and Lainey Wilson. That's a good one.
Darling wife. Ooh, playlists. I have loads of public playlists. Yes. Definitely going to have to go back through all these and explore more music. So many good suggestions. Yeah. Was that wife? Metal Operas. 30 Seconds to Mars Hurricane or a different artist. And now Mira makes way more sense to me.
I also use the Bad Guy by Billie Eilish for Emrys. I use it for her too.
My son did a cover of Love and War by Florrie. Oh, I love her voice. Not gonna lie. Anything by Nightwish. Yes, I approve. Have you heard All the King's Horses by Carmina or Without You by Ursine Volpine?
I'll have to look those up. I haven't heard those.
Really good. Really good. The Who are amazing. And I am getting pummeled over here with something. Sorry if you hear a beep. I forgot to put Discord on. Don't do that. So,
and
whoops, there we go.
One Woman Man by Josh Turner. I use that for Devin.
Dan Bass covers are amazing. He's my Gorgor. Ooh, that'll be good to remember. Too Far Gone by Hidden Citizen for a couple who is barely holding on. I've got some mainstream music that I use for that too. So I'll have to look into that. Random question. What length of story do you prefer to write? Novel versus novella versus short versus flash? I like novels. I'm an overwriter.
Novels.
We just actually created our first novella accidentally. And I was looking at it and I keep looking at it and I'm like, I should add more.
I was going to say, if we keep going, it's not going to end up a novella.
Well, we keep going on stuff, but it is that part is the serial part. I could at least separate it. It's just that I don't know. I keep wanting to do that.
And I also I get, what do you want to say? Inspiration for characters when I'm watching movies. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I'll be watching a movie and then when I'm writing later, I'll find myself building certain characters based on, different movies I've seen. And they come out pretty interesting. So I can't say nothing, but yeah, I think that's interesting to do.
As a weird side note, Kyle totally sings the pirate who don't do anything to taunt one of my other characters. Oh, that's neat. Random thought. One of the things I love about life is how you have to have knives to open up knife boxes and scissors to open up scissor packages. I mean, it's like, parking on a driveway and driving on a parkway. Storm is coming.
We definitely do overwrite. Don't get us wrong. So
yeah, we do. I tried to I tried to do a short story for a magazine, and it just wasn't. It wouldn't work. I couldn't make the plot points work with a short story.
Well, we've already proven that we overwrite because we got like 20 years of writing that we're weeding through. So we definitely overwrite. I have not heard of that one. So I will have to look up Storm is Coming.
It's really good.
Is it? I'm sure you'll send it to me later.
Also, there are several things by Hosier that I love for our characters. Sweet right now is on the charts, and it is so sinuous that it's pathetic. He's basically like, you're too sweet for me. I like my whiskey neat. I like my coffee. Well, the only thing is he doesn't like his coffee black, but I get the idea behind it, and that he likes, his bedtime at 3 a.m. instead of, it's just really, really sweet.
He's explaining that he really likes Sebastian. That's what you're telling me.
Uh-oh. That's the life he's used to. Mm-hmm. And here's this human trying to pop in there and change things.
That don't care? Yeah, I get it. He don't care what he likes.
Without You, it was made for world-ending fantasy stories. Ooh. Yeah, we are definitely going to have to go back through this list, man.
I'm telling you.
Overwriters Unite. Yes.
We're going to be like pausing and we're going to be rewatching this and, writing all these down as everybody's talking about them. We're like, oh.
We're left behind. I write a novel that turns into a series every time. Absolutely. Or writing up stories from their past just so that we have them, so that we can be like, hey, this is what happened, so we can reference it later. Okay. And then we turn it into a series. Yes. Novels for me, but I do enjoy the simplicity of a novella, not having to worry about subplots and lost threads.
Which is why Campfire's, a nightmare for me right now, because we have so many side stories and details that I'm having to weed through and, find.
I was just like, I'll let you do that.
It doesn't bother me. I like world building and race building and character building, so that's good. I'm all right with that.
My assassin double agent Darcy Weber in ROTW has 2 songs, Borderline by Vanek and Tove Strike, and One Woman Army. Oh, now that sounds interesting. One Woman Army. I don't know how I'm going to only do 5K for the Beltane anthology. I decided it was a challenge because I already had something, and you remember what I said, maybe. It was supposed to be a first chapter, but I never used it. And I'm going to go back through that and try to make it into something for the Beltane anthology. So I'm going to have to limit myself. That's going to be rough.
You go, Tiger. Because, yeah. I don't do good with limits, so sorry.
Mama Maggie's putting up some playlists for us to look at. Yay. I will add hours in the sprint. I decided that I'll cut the comic where it needs to be consistent, then go and make short story scenes on AO3 or something to keep people guessing if they are canon or not. I'm glad that there's places like AO3.
I don't know what AO3 is. What is AO3? So,
can somebody explain it? It's mainly for fan fiction, but
okay. I'm in the dark because I work too much, so I can't really tell you what it is.
TV explained it to me one time, an archive of our own, but I don't know I think that it has like different sub
Okay.
titles of fanfic.
Uh-huh.
So, oh yeah, archive of our own.
There we go. Cool.
It's fan fiction.
Nothing wrong with fan fiction. We like fan fiction, so it's good. We're all right
A
with that.
home for fiction and some original works. It rocks. I've heard it rocks. I didn't know about it until after I'd started being an author instead of like doing fan fiction. We were in we made our own groups, our own clubs and groups
Mhm.
online and did it that way. So you totally publish a book with 5 different endings if you could, so fans of different regions would fight. Oh no. Fanfic, search by movies, books, etc. Oh, so yeah, it's the. I was thinking that the search engine. I know I looked at it at one time, and as my merch says, so what if it started as fan fiction?
That's right.
That's absolutely right. I would love to bring some of my fan fiction over,
Oh,
shift
we
it.
had fun. We had
We've
fun.
got years of that too.
We wrote in a Marvel one, and I loved writing for X-23. That's my girl. I like her.
Well, everybody, it is 5:06. Are you guys ready for a sprint? I can pull up some sprints. Let me get over here. Okay, let me move it over to our first 25-minute sprint since that's where we're at. Enjoy. Okay, so that was the first sprint for our hour-long sprints. How'd you do? Let us know in the comments, and let's go down the list of the chats.
Yay!
I responded to at least 2 of the sections of our fun document. Got some
Yeah,
fun stuff going on.
I'll be in there in a second. I just have a few more moms to do, and then I'm done for the day. Yay!
Yay! Gotta love it when work is bye-bye.
That's right. As long as my phone doesn't ring it again, it'll be great. If it does, I'll just mute it. I'll just mute y'all and then answer my call.
Okay, let me get back up here. So Kat was explaining love AO3 filters, and there's no algorithm, which is amazing. That's a big thing.
Nice.
I'm so sick of that. Very, very, very massive with all the pretty characters in those. Well, I'm a white woman, so I love anything with fur.
Me too, especially if it's dangerous. If it's dangerous, I love it even more.
Mm-hmm.
My husband says if we ever run across a bobcat or anything, I'd be like, oh, pretty kitty. I'm taking it home.
Mama Maggie, Mel wanted to know where did that idea come from. I know I've heard of doing that trick before. Jordan, I put my my website link below, so look for that. They're not so fuzzy right now unless you annoy the Connor, then he fluffs up. Let's see. Publishing joke that started years ago in an interview with some author about if you had unlimited resources, what would you do? And the answer was publish a book with a different ending. Hang on, let me go down here. Endings in different regions. But that was before the days of internet overlapping everything. But so, yeah. Okay, so I know like they're doing that with covers though, so that they can try and sell you covers from different stores. So I'm thinking this is also something that's done with video games all the time. So,
Sure.
Makes sense. Anyway, the Dragon Tasker series ongoing playlist I put up there along with my Burn It Down playlist. None of them are complete. I will be adding to these things for years. You know that, right?
Well, I'll be adding to mine for years too. So
nowadays, it would only cause fan conflict for a short time because it was figured out then everyone would be scrambling to get all the alternate endings exactly, or the alternate covers. Same difference. Let's see. Talking about it causing riots. Devin came in. Yay! Hello. Funny how we all know that. My hubs has a hobby to finish, so I'm figuring out Eve Muck's streaming for the next week's sprints. It looks a lot like StreamYard. I mean, it looks pretty decent. Everybody was saying hello, and I was answering the questions down here. So I also put in the next stream hop will be Right Now with Kaufman and Pals, and there's the link to that.
yay!
I rested my eyes that sprint. Well, good. You
Good.
needed to. I have to do a lot more than I used to.
Yeah, you do. You have to rest a lot more.
171 and was finally able to connect 2 frustrating scenes together.
Nice.
Awesome.
Congrats.
I'm having dinner at the moment. Chicken barbecue sandwich and spicy pickles and mustard barbecue sauce. Ooh, yum.
Oh, man,
See, I want to go to the Q Shack so bad.
It sounds yummy, but then my heartburn says I would so drive you crazy all night. So, yeah.
Title's off to find pickles.
Regular pickles I love. Or the ones that are like soaked with garlic and stuff. I love those.
Wickles. Yes. Wickles. Wicked pickles. It's a brand. And it's good. Yes. It's good.
Wickles.
Jida loves Emacs. I'm gonna stick with Streamlabs. I've already paid for it for one thing, but also I mean I think I can handle it. It's just that I got nervous, and with everything going on this week, I was just like, no. I have worked with OBS so often before, you know.
Nope.
Wiggles, wiggles.
Wiggles.
It's worth it.
Wiggles, wiggles.
Okay, so we're gonna go with a 20-minute sprint this time because I was running a little bit behind because we got talkative, which is fine. This was supposed to be a break and then sprinting, so I'm good with that. Let me adjust the timer and then I'll put it up there and we will go really quiet and we'll have a 20-minute timer. Right. Here we are, back again. I hope you got some good time. I did finish the difficult part of that scene that I was trying to figure out. Now I get to see how she works it.
You'll find out in a minute because I'm almost done here. So,
Wickles, the original Wicked Pickles. Yes. That's what we were talking about last time. You know us in our foodie ways. Why is it when I'm ready to go to work, the Roddy sets off a fart bombardment and I have to escape? Because dog.
That's poor Milo. He doesn't feel good today. So it's been an experience in my office, let me tell you.
That's what doggos are for. The guys came home, so fam time happened, and then I did a bit of work on my blog post. Yay!
Yay!
I also bought the kitchen. Look at that. Getting everything handled. So that's what I was talking about was handling things earlier and then coming back over here and facing that scene that I knew was going to be tough. It's still going to be tough. It's going to be one of those emotional scenes. Yeah, it's going to be rough. Oh, but I love those kind of things.
You make me want to go over to it, and I can't do that yet.
You got to finish. You got to finish.
I know. You're just tormenting and teasing me.
Yes. So long as I can do it. Laura is snuggling and gazing into Roy's beautiful brown eyes, and then he feels the need to keep licking my chin. Silly dude. Again, doggo. It's a doggo thing. He got groomed, so he's super soft. Ooh. Yeah. It's like a puppy blanket. I've got barking puppies behind me. It's all the dogs.
All the dogs. Doggos everywhere.
Got everything figured out. Awesome. Gonna have to buy a gas mask.
That's what I felt like today. I lit a candle, man. No joke.
Gotcha. All right, everybody. Let's see. Booked a couple of promos, and I forgot I was meant to do things. Oh, that's how it goes.
Yeah. We have too much fun. Great.
So let's all go over to Kaufman's channel right now. They should be starting. Bye.